Mute. Mute. Ali. All right. Welcome to 2026 Data Privacy Week. It's going to be an interesting one because we have lots of packages for you. And here at Cybergon, we don't talk data protection. We don't just talk cyber security. We show it. We demonstrate it. So today we are going to be looking at how innovation and emerging technologies affect data privacy. But before we go into that, let us understand that this is a national program. It was mapped out by the NDPC, National Data Protection Commission, and as a partner, we have the obligation to carry on this campaign to educate people, organizations, MDAs on how they can protect their data and privacy. I already know the theme for this year, and let me also remind us that we have the Global Privacy Week. Okay, we also have that as control your data, take control of your data. All right, our live demonstration will be starting today, January 29, and we have just 1 hour 30 minutes or 2 hours thereabout to showcase all we have for today. And before I proceed, let me introduce my team. I have with me Mr. Gabriel. I have Gabriel. Gabriel, are you there? Test your mic. Let's be sure you are connected.
Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir.
Okay, that's good. Mr. Gabriel.
Yes, sir.
How do you see the cyberspace today?
Yeah, it is very, very awesome, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. Khadija, are you there? Okay, I have Datis, right? Khadija, are you there?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Moses, can you hear me now? Moses can hear me. Moses can hear me. Okay, Mr. Fushu, are you there?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have Mr. Fushu. Mr. Fushu is a pen tester and has been with Cybergon for quite some time. So, how is the cyberspace today, and what do you have for us?
So thank you very much for this opportunity. So,
Yeah, I can't hear you.
today,
It's audible enough. Are you prepared for today's show?
yes, sir, we are 100% ready.
Oh, sure. That's good. That's good. I need to hear from Datis.
I hear you now, sir.
Very good. Very good. So that is how is the
Yes, sir.
cyberspace today?
It's quite interesting, and we are very ready for anything that comes our way. And we are also ready to. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm with you.
Okay. We are very ready to share what we have with the public, to educate
that's
people on the
That's-
effect of data exposure and illustrate some of the data exposed on the web.
Okay, that's good. I still have with me. I still have Khadijat. I need to hear from Khadijat. Hello, Khadijat.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
How are you doing today? I hope you are ready for us.
Yes, I am.
How's the cyberspace today?
It's whole world can see it's global. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Okay, that's fine. Leo, I can see someone is missing here. Leo, I can see Leo on my dashboard. Okay, that's fine. Flourish, I don't have a video feed from you. Flourish, are you there? Thank you, Khadijat. How are you doing, Flourish? Flourish, are you there?
Can speak to
I'm
my
trying
mic.
to set up.
I'm trying to set up, sir.
Okay, all right.
Yes, I'm here.
He's not ready. All right, Gabriel, I will bring back Gabriel. Before we proceed, let me quickly introduce our program for today. We have just 1 hour. Okay, we are very much aware that over the time there have been progress, especially when it comes to innovation and technology. A lot has happened, especially from 2025, 2024, 25, and 2026. There have been increase in the number of technologies, new technologies built. But there's a challenge because these technologies and innovations, they affect data privacy. Okay, so today we are going to look at how these innovations and emerging technologies affect data privacy. We'll provide you with the tips, of course, that's transformed the way you work, the way you live, the way you connect with people, everybody. In fact, if you do not know AI now, it means you are not living on planet Earth. Okay, but there are privacy risks attached to these things. That is what we are going to be discussing today. Now, we are going to be having our data privacy analyst dissecting what data privacy is. I don't know why I don't have a Leo connected here. There's someone else I need to introduce, but he's not here. Okay, I guess he could join us soon. Now we'll be having, after the analysis, we're going to be having a live hacking demonstration. Like I said earlier, we don't just talk privacy, we want to show you how it works, what it means to have your data exposed. We show you what the hacker can do with your exposed data, and we show you how the hacker gets your exposed data. We show you how you lose your data to people. We show you how organizations mismanage this data and how you can help yourself and the organization, okay, comply with data protection compliance. All right. So we are going to also show you what the hacker or a hacker can do with your data. We have real-time data exposures and scenarios like cloud misconfigurations. We have application and system data leaks. We're going to show you logs of hidden personal data that have been exposed both on the clear net and on the dark net. All right, that will be handled by our pen testers. They will do justice to that. I know they are everybody ready. Are you there? That is Future.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the third section where we're looking at is going to be interactive question and answer section, and we will take questions from viewers wherever you're watching us from. I can see people watching from UK. Yeah, I can see this one says hi, and someone is already spamming the. We're not going to show it. We are seeing all that. Okay, Juicy Y is spamming. Juicy says hi. He says hi. Okay, thank you very much, Juicy. So we're going to be having comments, we're having questions, and we'll share them on the screen, and the professionals will do justice to that. Okay, while we are still waiting for one more person to join so that we could okay, Aliyu is here. Mr. Aliyu is here.
Good afternoon. You can hear me clearly. Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Liu.
Yes, sir, I'm speaking. I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Okay.
Everyone here.
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Liu, but we are trying to pick your video feed. Okay, yeah, very good, Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu, it took you so long. You traveled out of the country? Okay, that's fine, But Mr. Aliyu Mustafa, right? Am I correct? Aruna Bubakar, don't mind me, you know. You know, the cyberspace is a bit hot today because of what is happening. Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Liu. Yeah, all right. Okay, and of course, let me give you like 30 seconds of something that is unique about our organization when it comes to data privacy and data protection. Those are two different things, because most people don't understand that there is a very thick wall between the two. All right, now data protection deals with security and privacy of data. Data privacy, okay, is just on its own. That's privacy. Okay, how you should handle people's data. That is data privacy. While data protection is encompassing. Inside data protection, you have data security and you have data privacy. So, but let me tell you something. This is my quote. This is my quote. Okay. So anywhere you're watching me, any part of the world you are watching this, it's something. Yeah. Muyiwa Ogonado says, "Hi everyone. Muyiwa, we acknowledge you. Okay. Keep on listening. We are going to have fun here, and then we have private management as an organization. Thank you for joining us. We also have Tad. This is Tad, right? Tad. Thank you, Tad. Okay. Now, if your data is secure, there is 99% guarantee that it's private. But if your data is private, there is no assurance that it's secure. Let me give you a scenario, a simple scenario. You have your WhatsApp messages, and WhatsApp guarantees your privacy because it's just for you. You do not show it to anyone. But that doesn't mean the hacker cannot hack your WhatsApp. Do you understand me? So when it's private, but security is not guaranteed. But when it's secure, security is guaranteed and privacy is guaranteed. So let us understand the difference between the two. Okay, so this is what we have gathered over the time, and we have made this known even to the Nigerian Data Protection Commission. We have informed them that the difference needs to be stated explicitly so that people will understand what it means to be private and what it means to be secure. Okay, I'm going to invite someone before Khadijat and Gabriel come in. I'm going to bring up Mr. Liu to give us a brief insight on data privacy. He will share with us what organizations would like to know or hear, or people would like to understand when it comes to data privacy. Okay, Mr. Liu, are you connected?
Yes, connect. How is the cyberspace? Everyone is doing fine. If you can hear me, just say hello so that I can be sure you're hearing me.
Hello, can hear you.
Yeah, we're hearing you. We're with you.
Oh, can hear you.
Okay, that's my name is Ali Abubakar, and I'm a cybersecurity analyst. And today, this afternoon, I'm talking about privacy because we are still currently in our data privacy week. Been spread, how it is being used, and how it's been disseminated by applications, organizations, and the society. For example, your location, your WhatsApp messages, your private emails, your BVN, and your NI. Those information are the custodian and the protector of that information. And organizations, on the other hand, have their own they need to process whatever information, whatever services they are to organization, to individuals. You can't collect too much data that you need because data, collecting it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Protecting it, ensuring its integrity, ensuring the privacy of individuals, ensuring the privacy of your customers and employees. So are being cautioned during this privacy week. Only collect the data they need. They don't need much data, they should not collect. Whatever innovation they are bringing into society as their business improves, their business will make sure that they embed privacy by design, not an afterthought. You bringing in privacy at the initial stage ensures that everyone, your employees and the customer rendering those services, understand and keep up to privacy rules and privacy features. And again, if you look at the theme for this year, it's to ensure that it encompasses emerging technology, cloud, and the Internet of Things. If you look at AI these days, it has been improving day by day and collecting people's data. People don't usually ask questions on where the data goes, how it is being transferred, how it is being protected. So customers and people in artificial intelligence need to start asking questions, need to be careful information. They spread out to all those artificial intelligence platforms such as ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. An example again, using the Internet of Things, people use smartwatches, smart TVs, and other IoT devices. Those devices collect your data. They collect your habits, your daily activities. So you don't know where those data are sent. So I would like in the season of this week to ensure to sending to do
Aliu, I think as a disconnect there, you have issue with your network. Please try and reconnect so that you can join us. Okay, thank you very much, Aliu. He has done well. Okay, now if you have questions, please drop your questions as we make progress. The experts, professionals we have on ground will attend to those questions later. All right. If you have questions about personal privacy issues, data protection for your organization, or compliance, data protection, compliance issues, you could drop that in the comment section and we are going to respond. Okay, we are still waiting. Let's see if he could return, but he's working on that. Once he's back, we are going to. All right, and we are going to listen to other analysts. We have Khadijat. We have Khadijat ready to talk to us about privacy. Tell us what you want to talk about, and then educate everyone about data privacy. Khadijat, over to you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Khadija Muhammad
I hear
Mala,
you, Khadijat.
and we're going to be talking about innovation today with
We
my
can't hear
colleague.
you. Unmute, please.
Okay. I have unmuted.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, all right. Proceed. You may proceed. Are you there?
Okay. We're going to be talking about innovation today. Adding to what the previous person just said, he was talking about artificial intelligence, blockchain, cloud computing, and many more of them. Let's take AI as an example. It's just a branch of computer science that focuses on creating machines and instilling human-like behaviors in them. So whenever we are talking to AI, we feel so comfortable that we end up sharing so many information. As he said, without knowing where the information is going. You just share. You want to sleep, you ask AI what to do. You want to eat, you're hungry, you ask AI what to eat. And at the end of the day, AI knows a lot about you that so many other people do not know. And most of those information you end up sharing with AI are confidential. To address these challenges, innovative privacy solutions are being developed.
Wow.
One major innovation is data encryption. Data
Okay.
encryption protects information by converting it into a secure format that allows only authorized people to gain access to it.
Okay. Yes.
Can you hear me?
You gave us a solution to, let's say, one of the solutions to the problem. That is encryption. Encryption.
Yes.
And if you find out what has been happening, most people are not even aware that their messages, their communication channels between your phone and the server, while they're trying to access another server, they're trying to browse, and the security or the encryption should not just be on the receiving end or on the server. Because when you type, for example, facebook.com, most people look at HTTPS to confirm encryption or security on the server end, but they're not aware that their own device too should be encrypted, because the Facebook or Google or whatever server you're trying to access, they are only liable, they can only assure you of their own security. Whatever that happens between you sending your own data to their own server, it's your own business. So it's only when it gets to their server, they can now assure you of probably 99% or 90% privacy or security. So the gap there between you when you are sending that data to when it hits the server, so that is where we have a lot of work to do. Okay, so thank you very much, Khadijat. I'm going to bring in Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir.
You are ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what do you have for us today? Data privacy.
Yeah. I also have to talk about innovation, right? So when people hear the word innovation, right, they usually think about new gadgets or faster technology. But in cyber security, innovation
Yes.
is more about staying one step ahead of people who are
Okay.
who, sorry who are trying who are trying to break system. So when I mean new gadgets and faster technology, I mean this, like the use of AI, like she said, like instead of waiting for an attack to happen, modern system can detect unusual behavior and stop threats in real life time. So you need to be like be very very active for unwanted threats. So let me talk about let me quickly talk about um privacy by design. So this means like
Yeah.
so privacy by design. This approach ensures that privacy is built into system from the beginning
Mm.
rather than being
Mm.
added later. So companies now design application to collect data and give users more control. So this means that there are some companies that can just create
Yes.
app to like steal your own information. So
Yes.
so that's why we need data encryption to keep our information safe.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Talking
she said,
about
data encryption.
yes,
So really
that's
need it
fine.
and it's
Thank
very
you very
very
much.
essential.
Because of time,
Yeah,
we are going
and I feel
to.
that all right.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I feel that innovation is not optional. We need it. So that's why cybersecurity is not just all about technology, but it is also about creative thinking and continuous learning.
Wow, wow, that's fine. And
Mm.
I have a question here. Please, professionals in the house, note down these questions. You can answer any of them. So this is AI Hustle. This must be an AI man. He said, "Can you tell us how we can encrypt our data and the type of information we should not feed to AI?" You hear that? How we can encrypt our data and the type of information we should not feed to AI. It's very, very important. A very nice question from AI Hustle. Would that be an organization or an individual using that name? Very, very important question. Although we plan to address something similar to this, but let's not forget we are going to talk about it right away so that we don't miss anything. How can you encrypt your data? Various ways. Encryption is a broad topic that if we want to talk about it, it's not what we can talk about even in 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, So the only threat we have to encryption is the new technology. Okay. Now, where you have machines that can run in billions of power, although it is many of the nations are still trying to build powerful ones. The quantum computers that can break this encryption, that's a threat. But aside that, let's keep that aside until when we now have enough of these machines to break encryptions like the SHA-256 and the rest of them. Now what you need to do as an individual, let's start with that, is that on your device, make sure communications are secure. Phones, they have certificates to confirm that this security is genuine, because you can have a certificate and it's forged. So once you have a forged certificate on your device, it means you are using another person's security, meaning the person could gain access to your device. That's what it means. The thing is, you can have a padlock. Okay, you bought a padlock, but someone else has the key. I don't know if you understand me. So, but what I'm saying is highly technical, but I will try to bring it down so that you understand. If you can't do these things manually, you can a VPN. But let me state this: there is no 100% security or privacy anywhere. Anybody who tells you that, bring the person to me. You understand? There is always a way around it. Even WhatsApp, Meta, and the rest of them that said they of course they've encrypted your data and all that. But everyone, they're all in business. Data is needed for business. Do you understand? So in one way or the other, there is a leak, there is a backdoor, there is a loophole where they mine and collect data, probably for intelligence, to improve their services, for marketing, and all for that. We'll stick to compliance so that you know and the kind of data they should collect from you. So that if you have a VPN, a good VPN, and the VPN does not mean someone else will not see your data. The VPN will pass through a server. Of course, the owner of the server will see that. Remember, when you encrypt this data, for example, you type something like "how are you" and you encrypt it. Now, using a particular algorithm, it changes these characters and makes it unreadable, okay, to persons like you and I, but machines can read them. Now, to be able to decrypt this, there has to be a key. You see the processes that it will pass through to get your data. So the good thing is that you're able to deter the hacker, because if it gives the hacker headache, it's going to leave your data. But if your data is in clear text, it becomes meat for the hacker. So if you have a VPN installed with a private network, then you'll be able to bypass some kind of surveillance. You'll be able to bypass some form of networks that may have access to your data. So if you see Facebook says and WhatsApp say they have given you end-to-end encryption, that is encryption from your own end to their own end and to the endpoint of the user who is receiving the message. So they don't have access to your data. That was what they claimed. They don't have access to your data. And they also assured you that the person who will be receiving the message will not have access to your account. And they also assured you that a hacker might not be able to, that is might, I say, or might not be able to hack your account. So that is a business statement, okay? That is not an assurance that the hacker can hack you. You understand? But they have to assure you so that you can patronize them. So the good thing is that privacy to some extent can be protected. That's why we are creating this awareness for you to be in the know that organizations need your data and they will collect it. Because if you say no, you don't want to give them your data, probably you might not be on their platform. You are not paying for WhatsApp. You are not paying to use Facebook. You're not paying to use Google. You're not paying to use YouTube. Since you are not giving them money, your data will pay. It's as simple as that. But this time now, you have a right to know what they do with your data. And that is why we are here. Now, the second question says, because of time, I'll just break the encryption. I'll break it. It says, and the type of information we should not feed into AI. Now listen, AI, depending on the LLM, can profile you. That is why if you tell AI today, I want to be a medical doctor, you are interacting with AI. AI tells you, try to register here, take jam, do this and that, medical school, and AI is profiling you, taking in your data. You supply AI with information like, I just passed my exams, okay, and I didn't do well in biology. AI will ask you, I hope you know you need biology to study medicine. AI has already profiled you. There are sensitive data you do not need to feed into AI, like biometrics. you supply AI with your picture. You say AI redesign me, add cap, add AI has captured your facial footprint and endpoints. That's why some AI, if you check some LLMs now, for you to feed in data, you need to sign an agreement with them, either an online agreement or offline, because they are using your data, all the models. So when anybody asks them next time, how do I go to medical school? Because you have already fed your own information, that information can be used to give them an idea of what to respond or how to respond. So certain data that can be used to build another model or something replica similar to you should not be supplied. Don't, if you have a PDF, for example, you want AI to analyze the document, make sure that document does not have your personal PII, identifiable information, which you can strip the metadata before you supply to AI. If you don't do that, it means AI can gather information about you, your machine, your device, your location, everything about you. So do not supply any information that has PII. Yes, do not supply any information that has PII. Very, very important. Okay, so AI hustle, we'll still come back to your question. So let us continue with what we have for today because of time. Other questions, we are going to attend to that. All right. Okay, now let me bring in Mr. Funshaw. Mr. Funshaw, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Someone needs to mute there. Mr. Funshaw is a pen tester.
Can you hear me?
And he's here to demonstrate and show us what it looks like to have data exposure, which is the opposite of privacy. So if your data is not private, it has been exposed. So we're going to look at how hackers get hold of this data and what a hacker can do with the data. So today is just for clearness, not going to darkness. Mr. Funshaw, over to you. Someone needs to mute over there, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. So can you hear me?
Please check around. Someone needs to mute their device, mobile phone, television, laptops, only Funshaw's device should be active.
Again, mic.
Funshaw, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, we can hear you.
Servers. So we'll be showing you some very servers.
We have Mr. Funshaw before. Sorry, Mr. Funshaw. Mr. Funshaw,
Yes, sir.
we have a question here from Tad Otobo. It says, how can an organization implement zero trust security architecture while ensuring compliance with data privacy regulations such as GDPR and NDPR and minimizing the risk of data compromise? He has asked a compound question, but we'll take it one after the other. Because firstly, we need to understand what zero trust means, okay? And then we look at, we just oppose it with compliance, GDPR and NDPR. Okay, NDPR, let me start with that because I think there's something was missing there. NDPR is now NDPA. It was NDPR in 2019, and that was when it was regulation, Nigeria Data Protection Regulation. But in 2023, when it was signed into law by the federal government, it became an act. We now call it NDPA. So that of Europe, which is GDPR, it has some correlation with our own NDPR. Let's just say NDPR was mirrored from GDPR. They are, related. So now it is NDPA, no longer NDPR. Okay, so he says, how can an organization implement zero trust? First of all, zero trust means trust nobody. Nobody means don't even trust yourself. The same way somebody will give you flash and you'll be like, this is not my flash, I can't use it. Also, do not also trust your own flash because it could be weaponized against you. So zero trust, do not trust any device, any machine, any network, anybody, anything at all. That is zero trust. So he said, how can an organization implement a zero trust security architecture while ensuring compliance with data protection regulations such as GDPR, NDPA, and minimizing the risk of data compromise? This is quite encompassing. Because if you look at the implementation of zero trust, you now look at the implementation of cyber security. That is why I said it when we were doing our introduction. You cannot talk about privacy without talking about data security. It is data security plus data privacy that makes up data protection. So when it is secure, there is 75% of privacy. But when it is private, that you can never say there is even 30 to 40% of security. Because you can be enjoying your privacy at the moment. Then when the hacker remembers you, it's gone. So implementing zero trust, whether on your device, on your enterprise infrastructure, on your web server, there are different implementations for that. Okay, so at the end of this, towards the end of this program, we're going to be sharing some tips, and some of them will have implementation of zero trust incorporated inside of them. And we're going to picture that of device, that of your laptop, that of your servers, including web servers, email servers, and the rest of them. So stay tuned because we have just few minutes, like 20 minutes. So let's have our pen testers on board. Let them show us what it means to have data exposed and how a hacker could break into a server this data. Very, very important. Mr. Fush, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So, good day, everyone. My name is Funsho, and I'm a pen tester. So, according to the topic, which is and how we can prevent our data from being exposed to the internet and giving the hackers leverage to use them for their own personal interest. So today we'll be looking at one organization or more. We'll be looking at some organizations that we got access to their admin directory, and in this admin directory we've been seeing personal informations. And when I mean personal informations, we even saw the admin signatures, which can be used in the forging of certificates, ID cards, and you name it. So, and we'll also be telling you how to prevent all these exposures, which company to trust, which website to trust, which website to give your personal information to, and the kind of personal information you are not supposed to give to them. So I will share my screen right now and we will see some of them. So I don't know if you can see my screen right now. Screen. Okay. So what we have here is the commerce. So this is a website for the Oyo State commercial sector, which they are involved in trading, investments, and mostly import of goods in this. So as you can see in the admin directory already, and here as I scroll down, you can see we have things like assets, fonts, ID card, certificates, and a lot of them. So moving into the first folder, which is the assets, as you can see, we have images here. Images containing a lot of information. You see, as you can see, the certificate, stats, ID card, the logo, and um, and these signatures are the signatures of the admin of the Oyo State Commerce Group. So as you can see, let's open the first certificate. I think this is it. This is a template of a certificate from Lagos State
Mr.
in
Funshaw,
cooperation with Oyo State.
Mr.
Sir,
Funshaw,
sir,
check
can you hear
yours.
me?
Check. Yes, but I can't see. I can't see yours. I'm seeing something from you, but it seems you are projecting unexposed data. Are you?
Yes, sir.
I'm not seeing it. Check your screen. Try to toggle your page, your tab.
Can
Okay,
you see it
we
now?
have
Can you see
one.
it now?
Yes, I can see. I
Okay.
can see this.
So let me just go back.
Okay, good.
So I was saying this is the index of the directory and the to the admin page of the Oyo State Commerce.
Okay.
So and under here you can see there are a lot of informations from the assets, certificates, database, ID cards, a lot of them, passwords, registrants, and also the SNS options, registration updates, and also a PHP file to reset accounts. So this is a very sensitive information that has been exposed, and that is why we have to be careful with the organization we share our information with. So as you can see, going into the admin folder, the assets folder, you can see we have the certificates, ID card, image, logo, and also the signature of the admin. This signature, you can use it to do a lot of things. You can use it to forge a receipt, and with the signature there, they will it will be approved. You can use it to sign and to forge the ID card, and it will be approved also. So let's just look at the first image, which is the certificate. As you can see, this is a corporation, a certificate, and it says here certificate of attendance, which is supposed to be hidden. This is a template for your certificate. So anyone that hasn't been certified who has access to this can be able to just add his own name, his date, and
Sure. Are you there? Mr. Funshaw.
can you hear me? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
but we can't see your screen again. Are you there, Mr. Funshaw?
Okay, I'm sharing it now.
Okay, good. So what you were trying to say, if I need a certification from your state government, I'll just put my name there.
Yes, put your
But
name
was it
and
signed?
your yeah, it wasn't signed, but we also have the image of the signature, which is it,
Oh, you have
which
the
is
signature
this.
there.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
with the
that's the
signature,
signature
you
up
can
there.
be able to sign it. Yes. And with it, you can be
Very
able to
good.
sign and get your own certificate without following the
So we can
normal
certify
process,
as many as we want.
as many as you want. So going back, you can see certificates of people that have been there.
And Mr. Funshaw, it doesn't pass
Yeah.
anything there. This has a state government's logo, which carries
Yes, sir.
authority. I don't know if you understand me. People could just certify
Yes, sir.
themselves and go use it for whatever they want to use it for. Very interesting. Is that all you have on there on that server?
No, we have a lot of things. We have certificates of people that have been stored on the server. I'm trying to access them now. You can see this is the ID
Okay.
card of someone, another ID card of another person being exposed, and there are a lot of them. This ID card includes the image of someone's NIN on it, so which can be used for malicious intent. So there are a lot of certificates that have been exposed on the server. So this is a template also for the certificates. You can be able to edit yours and use it for whatever intents they
Hmm.
want to. And moving on to the ID cards, you can see Let me open it, give it a second to open. So this information are very sensitive to the government because most of the people here are professionals or individuals that are registered under them, and their ID card are being exposed and can be used for impersonation. It can be used for a lot of things, and the government and the owner of the site have to work on this to be able to know how to patch this up and how to prevent data loss like this and data exposure. As you can see, this is another certificate. This is a commercial ID card for one of their individual that work with them. As you can see, it includes a lot of
So the
information,
Mr.
name,
Fusho,
date
the
of
ID card, is
birth.
it a template or ID cards of
This,
people who were with them?
thi- these are ID cards of people who are with them. If you can look directly at the valid through, it is valid through the year 2027,
2027.
November. So this is, yeah, so this is still very active and still very useful. So as it is being explored right now, anyone can just print it out and use it for whatever malicious intent they want.
Wow. Wow. You hear that line? I hope you heard.
So
Anyone could use it for whatever malicious intent. All right. We hope Oyo State government will attend to this and take care of people's data, because what we are seeing here is exposure, and privacy is lost. Privacy is lost, and that is why we are in this campaign, to create the awareness. And then most of these people that have their data on this server, they're not even aware that a part of them is missing, a part of them is lost, a part of them is exposed, a part of them is in the market, and could be bought or sold by anyone. A value placed on a person, because your data is you. You are your data. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Fusho. And then we have a question here. We will respond to this later after we call on Mr. Datis. That is Mr. Moses or Woicho. We'll call him Datis. He's also a pen tester. Sumai Osage, this name is Sumai Osage, says, can innovation truly strive under strict data protection laws or today's slow progress? So I would, Mr. Liu will do justice to that later in the program. So while we continue, and let me welcome again Datis, Mr. Moses, a pen tester from Cybergon. That is, what do you have for us? Are you ready, Datis? Datis, did you hack your audio too? Because I can't hear you.
No, sir, I'm here.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
All right. So, what do you have for us? Let's see. As a hacker, so how could you get people's data? Expose data that not been properly secured, or how do you collect data from misconfigured servers? And what can you do with what could happen to those data? Let's find out. What do you have for us?
All right. So, just to add to what my colleague has explained and demonstrated already, so I have a database for a nursing college in Bayelsa State, and this database contains an admin dashboard where you can approve, disapprove, accept admissions. So, and I
That
will
is
be
it. That is
showing. Yes,
that
sir.
is nursing school.
Yes, sir. Nursing college in Bayelsa State.
Sorry, Mr. Moses, are you married?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to marry a nurse? Let's see if we can pick one from there.
Yes, I'm not
All right,
ready yet.
proceed. Proceed.
All right.
Let's see what you have.
So I'll be
Share your
showing
screen when you
this.
are ready.
All right.
Once we have shared, let me know. So he's going to share a screen or his screen showing exposed data of a nursing school where lots of actions could be taken, including approval accepting admissions, or any kind of action deleting, copying personal data, or any form of action at all, because that is full access to that database. So once we get a screen, we will
I've
continue.
sh-
So Mr.
I've shared my
Funshaw
screen.
should
Can you see it now?
okay, let me see. Yes. Sorry about that. The person having the media should check and okay. Yes.
All right. So I'll just enter some inputs using Google Talking to get to the database.
Now the owners of this data, probably some of them are enjoying their home, not knowing that there's a problem somewhere. The
So what I have here,
custodian, okay.
what I have here is the parent directory, and under this parent directory, you get to the dashboard, the admin dashboard, where you get to accept and decline admissions. So let's quickly look at that. So yeah,
Okay.
it is very easy. It is very easy. Here is the dashboard. Here you can see the number of total applications, the number of admitted and not admitted, and then pending. You get to see everything, and also the state analysis of the candidates.
Yes.
Here are the top 10 states by applications. So you have data
Interesting.
Baisa, the number one, up to the 10th one, which is Ebonyi, with 10% and 13 applications. So here, as you can see, there is pending admission, and some also disapproved and not admitted. So even if I want to, I can approve admission from here, but I won't do that.
That is
malicious. Yes, sir?
Look at if there's anyone. Okay. Then you are Let me say what I want to I've not visited hospital for quite some time. They are nice. Let's just forgive them. Okay.
So,
But at the same time, this institution need to do something.
We have a lot of them, like every candidate in the database are here, and if I want to approve anyone, I can do that up to 62 page. So let's look at that page, their profile. So
Wonderful. So that not the man. Okay. Sorry. Okay, that's the profile.
Profile here is the profile of the candidate, salvation, happiness, and here is her email, the phone number, gender, date of birth.
Now, the thing is, it's not just this exposure. Lots of attack carried out for misinformation. Because you have email, phishing could be done. Social engineering could be done. You have other information. From this, you have information from there. You see. So where an organization goes to the need can lead to other things that could affect the data subject, which is very bad. We hope that organization will wake up. So what else do you have there?
I also have the JAM information here, like the JAM registration number. So if I want to log in the candidate's JAM portal, I can do that by easily copying the JAM registration number, then pasting it on the JAM portal. Then for the password, I can do a phishing attack using the email. Also, the JAM score is also showing here.
The JAM score is there.
Yes, sir.
So it makes social engineering very easy. Because when you call this person, tell them I'm calling from JAM, section. You are so person. Okay, I so person who call. You apply into institution. Okay. Right now we are candidates. You know you are interested. I can see your score. I'm going to give you admission. But I want to help. If you can send social amount of money in 5 minutes, you see. You see. And when people fall victim, you blame them. The problem is not from them. Okay. So what do you
Okay.
have there again?
Also,
again?
also yeah, if I want to, okay, let me leave this one. For this candidate,
Yes.
Grace, she's not admitted, but the admission has been approved, but not admitted yet. So
Okay.
if I want to admit her,
So that's the
and see
button
if
there.
it-
No, not approve. Don't admit. Don't admit. Don't
that I
worry.
can just
Don't worry.
click admit and then update the status. That is all.
You see, but this person might be praying. It's just a button away
It's
to
just
be
a
approved
button
and
away
their
to be approved and
admission.
But then I have the power. I have the power to.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
what do you think, sir? Do you think I should like call? I should like call her, then like give me some money, then approve it for her.
You can even show her evidence. People want to see
evidence.
You show your screen. I have the button and the power to give you admission within 5 seconds, and she will pay. I don't know if you understand me.
Yes, sir, but I will not do that.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Datis. So we have seen this, and of course, like I said, we don't talk data protection, data privacy, or talking cybersecurity. We show it, okay? Just because we don't have time. If we go deeper, we ask the pen testers to show some certain things here. Of course, if not, I'm not sure even YouTube and the rest of them would like to see it on their platform because it's highly offensive. Okay, it's highly offensive. That is offensive security. All right. Thank you very much. That is Moses
Yes, sir.
Owoicho and Mr. Funshaw for doing justice to that. I don't know if Ali is still connected. Someone asked the question. I don't know if he's still connected, but there's another question. Let's see. It says, can innovation truly strive under strict data protection laws, or do they slow progress? Was that the one assigned to Mr. Aliu? Mr. Aliu, is he connected? Mr. Liu, I can't find a video feed of Mr. Liu. Okay, let's wait for him. Once he's connected, then we will continue with that. So another one says, that's Flourish. Flourish says, how does new tech change the way data is collected? I like that question. You know, before now, in fact, during our days, our jam form was A4 paper. We used one A4 paper to fill the jam form. But now, the process is now semi-automated. You just go to the city center and then they collect your NIN only. The NIN will pull your primary profile, including your phone number, name, address, and some other information, age, and all that. Okay. In those days, you could tell JAM that you were 100 years and nobody would do anything about it and nothing to show. I don't know if you understand. So now, because of technology, it has added another layer of security. Okay. Technology has really improved the way data is collected. And that is why we have privacy risk. Because since you have access to a lot of data, you have the power, what do you do with them? How do you collect them? Okay. So, and are you compliant with regulations and laws and acts? Very, very important. With the compliance part, we're going to look at before the end of this program. While we wait for Mr. Liu is not yet connected. And this is, our time is almost up. So we're going to take questions from here. So let's return back to this question. He says, how we can encrypt our data. Very, very important. We have shared primary insights on that. So let's talk about the server. Let's look at the web server, how you can encrypt your data in a web server. Now, most people make this mistake because the hacker was able to gain access to the server because if there was an encryption, it was not a strong encryption. Most people use very poor algorithm, MD5 and the rest of them, which of course he'll be able to crack them in just a few minutes. I'm not sure it took him 5 to 10 minutes to get access to that server. Okay, but there are other algorithms, there are other encryption standards that could also give him uh, some kind of headache to break in. So if there is no interest, he will just pull out, unless he was sponsored by someone, probably the government or anybody that has sponsored him to. Then he'll be able to spend his time and put resources to break that code. Otherwise, he wouldn't want to waste his time, because that would take him some time to break. So encryption standard is very, very important. Skeleton on web servers, and before you access the site, even if your phone is encrypted, but you are sending data to an unencrypted website, your data will be leaked, because it is the encryption on the other end that decrypts your data on the server. But if it's not there, then it's open. Very, very important, especially when it has to do with compliance, CIS benchmark, and all of that. You have people using TLS1. You have people using 1.2. 1.3 is the standard, but you cannot have 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 enabled on the server. It's wrong. Okay? We always tell people to deploy the latest technology, because it has passed through a lot of checks, especially for data privacy leaks. It's very, very important. So for AI, what information you should feed into AI, we are still waiting for Mr. Liu. He's not yet here. Mr. Liu is not yet connected. Okay, so data you should not feed to AI, like I said, personal data, PII, identifiable information that could be used to profile you. Now AI can profile you, and could be used to train another model. You now have a model in your name, but this is also person. So when we want to talk about this person, AI could be called, that API could be called. So avoid things like that, because if you go AI, if AI can access a lot of things, including some database, malicious, we have malicious AI. So if you call AI using any prompt and your data is there, AI will use your data to respond. Example, AI will use your data because AI has been trained with your data. So avoid uploading sensitive data, international passport, NIN, BVN, sensitive data, checkbook, and all that. AI can build checks. So if you upload your own check, AI will use your own check as a template to build other checkbooks. If you upload your international passport, your AI will build national passport using your own template that you've uploaded. Some of the things you see that AI has basic this and that, AI picked that from existing images and endpoints to craft and create what we are seeing. So do not feed AI with sensitive data. It's very, very important. Okay, Mr. Liu, I think he's struggling with his network or something has happened. I really can't tell. But we're taking questions. If you have questions, and I would like Mr. Funshaw, maybe in 1 or 2 minutes, to share some tips what users, individuals could do to protect their privacy, maybe on their device, their laptops, or their servers, anywhere. What can they do to protect their privacy? Very, very important. Just like your laptop, you need to have camera cover, because when a hacker gains access into your device or laptop, your room or wherever you are will be exposed to the hacker. The hacker can see you through your camera. So Mr. Funshaw, just give us 1 or 2 tips on how individuals could protect their privacy. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can hear you. Mr. Funshaw, we can
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
We can hear you, Mr. Funshaw. Proceed. We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So, ways to prevent our data. There are many ways to prevent our data. On your phones, you should be very careful on your phones, on your computer. You should be very careful of the links you click, because most links will disclose your location, your pictures, and many other informations about your device to the hackers. So most of you that are in WhatsApp group that post links, you need to verify where the links are coming from. So you won't be a victim of phishing, and these phishing attacks, they could get access to your social medias, They could get access to your phone device information. They could get access to a lot of things. So you have to be very careful about links, most especially. And also, you have to be very careful of the websites you register on. You have to also be very careful of the account you create, the kind of information you share on these various websites. And with that, I'm sure you'll be able to prevent yourself from being attacked by hackers and people with bad intent. Because when your informations are being exposed, they can be used for many things, a lot of things. They can be used for a lot of things, which could be harmful to you. And also, we should try to use strong passwords for creating our accounts. We should use strong password to create our accounts. We should stop using easy password like 1234, something like that. We should use complicated password that even if the hacker tries to get to you, it will take him a lot of time to do it. So, and again, we should use two-factor authentication on our device. On our apps, you can use our fingerprints. You can use maybe Google Authenticator to secure our bank apps, our bank logs, our social medias, and a lot of them. And we should keep our device updated because
Okay.
most companies they have data breaches. So when they discover they have data breaches, they will update their devices or their software.
Yes.
So we have to update the latest to be protected from the attack on the previous version. So we should keep our device updated to avoid loopholes from exploits and from hackers. And also we should be very careful of the network we connect to. We should not connect, or even if you are public network, avoid visiting your bank apps on public network. Avoid visiting um, sensitive apps or websites. Visiting sensitive
Yeah.
websites when you are on public network.
Yeah.
So, and again, we should pack up our storage regularly. We could use clouds to back it up for safety, and in case of ransomware, we know that we have our data has been backed up on the cloud, and it will help us to be able to avoid these exploits. And lastly, we should limit what we share online. We should limit sharing sensitive information about ourselves, sharing our locations, our IDs, a lot of that. So, with this, I am sure if you can adhere to this advice, I think you'll be secured. And thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Funsho, pen tester. Thank you very, very much. And I would attend to this other question that Mr. Liu would have uh, attended to, but it seems he's struggling with his network. And let us show it again. It says, can innovation truly strive under strict data protection laws, or do they slow progress? They do not slow progress. Okay. Now, innovation is good, technology is good, but if once you are compliant, you follow the law. Do you understand? Because these laws, these regulations, they've been tested, all right, before they were approved or signed. Professional sat, they discussed, okay, they were focused on how to juxtapose compliance with working technology. Just like, for example, for you to have CCTV and be compliant, you need to have a notice. You need to have a notice. Now, putting up a notice does not stop you from having CCTV, but just you need to do the needful to tell people or individuals that you have a surveillance device or a monitoring device in the building. It doesn't stop innovation. It doesn't hinder the progress. It only makes you compliant. It only makes individuals trust you. That is a trust, ethics, and innovation. So when they now trust you, fine, that's good business. But if they can't trust you, then that's bad business. Okay, thank you very much. If you are joining us, I can see people watching from England, I can also see Houston, United States, Australia, and more people from Nigeria. I can see South Africa. Thank you, everyone. Our time is up. We have to go. Remember, we still have other days to work this out. You're going to see lots of live demonstration and hacking tomorrow. Okay, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Don't fail to join us. This time around, it's going to be 12 p.m. We'll have two sections, 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. Today, we talked about innovation. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about ethics, workplace ethics, privacy issues, and we're also going to discuss trust in detail. Okay, let me appreciate Mr. Funsho Adeniyi, Khadijat, and Mr. Liu Abubakar. That is a pen tester, Moses Owoicho, and Gabriel. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Those who contributed in one way or the other: Thaddeus Otebo, Sumaya Flourish, Mr. Aliyu Ukua, Ken Peter, Private Management Organization, and the rest of them. I can't mention all. Thank you very much for coming, and see you. That is. See you tomorrow by 12 p.m. From all of us here, we say bye for now. See you tomorrow.